Hey, and welcome to an edition of the Al Young Show. And it's a new edition, actually, because it's 2014.
Yeah, because the last time we spoke on the show, it was 2013. So we have to say, welcome back, everyone. We hope you had a Merry Christmas, a Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, a Happy New Year, all that good stuff. We hope that this year will surely be a more productive and successful year than it was in 2013.
Yeah, well, I'm just kind of like getting over a few things. And
Is it anything I need to be?
Well, it's basically over with. It's basically all over
Okay.
with, but I'm still trying to recuperate. So today I'll kind of be a little quiet. But anyway, we want to, I'd like to say, thank everybody for being with us. And anyway, what we'd like to talk to you about today is a few things that's going on with us. And we had just attended the Bay Area Brotherhood's banquet. Their 50, what was it?
No, it was the 41st
Okay.
Martin Luther King memorial.
Yes, banquet.
Right.
And
celebration on MacDill. The Bay Area Brotherhood did a fantastic job. And basically what they do is they cater and they mentor as well as provide aid and help for the underprivileged children of the
right.
Tampa Bay area. I think that is a fantastic organization. They're doing great things in the neighborhood. Many, many thanks to Calvin Doss, who invited us to this banquet, and we truly had a good time.
Yeah, it was very good. And matter of fact, the entertainment was excellent. And you find out that there are a lot of people who are connected to the military and to all the neighborhoods, actually.
Oh, yeah.
You know, to the community itself. I'm telling you, today I'm stopped up and I'm still trying to function. But it was just an excellent event. There were a lot of people from MacDill itself out there.
Yes.
We had some awards that were given to some very deserving individuals who helped out there at MacDill and who helped in the community. So it was a really wonderful event. So we want to thank them for inviting us and for us being a part of that. So it was something that we were there last year and again this year, and we plan on being there, I guess, every time they have something.
Yeah, you know, what I truly like is that it's not just an organization. They're very, very active within the community, and they're giving back a lot to our children. And the children is our future generation. So, you know, while we mentor just the children, they're actively involved within the community that they belong to. So again, to the Bay Area Brotherhood of the Tampa Bay area, we thank you for looking out for our future generation, because that's who is going to be running our country in a few years.
Well, yeah, but you know what? There is something that I like to mention.
What's that?
You know, and it's funny that it was in the news so much, was NSA. And remember the couple we met who both work for NSA?
Yes.
I mean, we're not going to call any names,
right.
but they
it's
happened to be
world.
there
Yes.
as a husband and a wife. And I was thinking to myself, I said, you know, the last time we were here, we were talking about NSA, and then to actually meet someone who actually worked for NSA at the same time was truly amazing. And it was just a really great experience, because the two of them, they were dynamic individuals. And I
mean,
thought
that lady, his wife, the amount of degrees she had, I mean, I was running out of fingers. You know, I was like,
but she was so down to earth. But you know,
She
the surprising part was the husband himself. Oh, he was just a really wonderful guy.
yes.
You know, so I thought it was great.
Okay. So what else do you want to talk about?
Well, actually, what we need to do is talk about the fact that we are trying to put ourselves out there at MacDill a little bit more,
Okay.
and to talk about what's going on at MacDill and to see whether or not we can collaborate a few things with the people out there. Okay. And with the Tampa VA, again, this year, we would like to get them back out here. It's going to be, the first people we're going to try and have out is Goose, who's going to come and talk about the My Healthy Vet. And then we're also going to have a couple of the dietitians come out and talk about a few things. And we got some other people scheduled to come out. So this year we're going to be rolling with a lot of new stuff.
Well, you know what I want to say to all our veterans out there listening to us, that if you're being treated at the VA, don't automatically assume that because the VA is treating you that you're getting a compensation. No, you need to initiate one so they can treat you and never say a word to you about putting in a compensation. So I don't want you to just think that because they're treating you, you are not entitled to put in for a compensation claim.
Well, actually, the thing is, regardless of what you do, a lot of you guys and young ladies out there are not taking advantage. And this is something we've always talked about.
Yes.
You're going, and some of you just kind of like bumping into walls because your whole thing is for years, on top of years, you just kind of ignore things. You listen to what people may tell you sometimes that, you don't want to go out there, it's crazy. But let me ask you something. If you go to any hospital in the state of Florida, in any state, you know, you're not going to walk through the door and see a doctor within 2 minutes. Okay, so sometimes you may have to wait. Sometimes it may take you a little longer than you expected. So let's not get into this thing where we always think that the minute we walk through the door, we're going to see someone within 2 to 3, 4, 5, 10 minutes. It doesn't work that way. So be patient. So that's the one thing you've got to have is a little patience so you can get the things that you need. People tend to just go in and say, well, I didn't see anyone within X amount of minutes and I just got tired. They get up, they walk out. Don't get to the VA or don't get anywhere for that matter, and think that you could walk through the door and you're going to get what you want within a couple of minutes, then get frustrated and walk out. It doesn't work that way. The one thing we've learned in the military was hurry up and wait. And that goes on.
We're still, yeah, in the civilian world, it's hurry up and wait some more.
You know, so, you know, we're still doing the same thing.
Yes.
So please, if you're going to get things, always have that one thing, you know. Patience is a virtue, and we need to be virtuous. And we need to just go in there and think about the things that we really need. The goal is to get our services that are being provided by that particular institution.
Yeah, and pretty soon all the outpatient clinics will be moving from the James A. Haley facility, and they're moving down to right under where 75 crosses the interstate. Right. And I don't have that address as of yet, but I will have that for our next show. But they're trying to, you know, make it easier and more user-friendly for the veterans to come and go to the clinic and not be so, you know, crowded, and you wouldn't have to wait as long. But remember, anything in life, patience is a virtue. So you just have to be a little patient, because if you go out to Tampa General, or you go to Brandon Regional, or you go to all these other facilities, St. Joseph, you're going to have to wait just as well. So my thing is, be comfortable while you wait, and, you know, they make it a little less painful. So
I think the main thing is that regardless of what the time is, if you have not invested anything as far as going to the VA or going anywhere to get yourself taken care of, it's time to do it. Because a lot of us are not getting any younger. you know. And,
well, speak for yourself, Al.
Well, listen, I'll be young until the day I die.
Yeah,
you know. So I look at that
know.
part. But the main thing is, everyone, please do take out some time and take care of things. And one thing, if there are any wives watching, if your husband's a little slow in getting things done, wives, grab them, take them by the hand, and you lead them. Because husbands tend to be very slow. They're notorious for taking their time doing things. You know what? I'd rather speak to somebody's wife and tell them, hey, get your husband to make a move than for the guy. You know, you can talk to a guy sometime and they take forever.
Well, you know what it is.
A wife will just jump in there and
it's a macho thing because most men is like, oh, there's nothing wrong with me. I'm fine. No. You know, they never want to just own up to anything until you tell them
it's
there's
not that.
money
I just
involved.
think that a lot of people procrastinate all the time. And they take their time. Oh, listen, I procrastinate. We all procrastinate. But women tend to...
we know how to get the job done.
Well, listen, you know, I think it's a thing of... what's that word I'm looking for? Bug. I think people bug you. But anyway, the main thing is... we need to get these things taken care of. And the services are there. And these days with insurance and everything else, and everyone talking about Obamacare. And
well, he does care.
Well, listen, my whole thing is he cares, but there's a system that's out there that's going to take care of us regardless. We've already got it in place because we've done what we were supposed to do for our country. So our country is going to take care of us if we do the things that is going to get us into the place we need to be.
Right. So again, don't be bashful. Don't feel as though, oh, you know, you have enough. I've never heard of, you know, I went to the convention just last week and I heard someone mention, well, if you have some extra cash. Well, I have not reached that plateau in my life where I can say I have some extra cash. I'm still always looking for cash. But Al, if you have some extra cash, maybe you might not want to put in any, you know, another claim. But I tell all my veterans out there, and on the serious side, it's something you have earned. And although you may go to the James A. Haley or St. Pete or wherever you go for your care.
Anywhere in the country.
Right. Wherever you go for your care, put in a compensation claim. It's something you have earned. But anyway, we're going to talk more about that. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we have a guest that we'd like to tell you about that's very veteran-friendly. But stay tuned. We'll be right back.
Song keep our freedom alive. Salute the flag instead. The freedom we enjoy is held within their hands. Their life is on the line. Their family and their friends, they leave them all behind. They give with all their might. The men and women who serve our shining light. They are warriors. Keep our freedom alive. Salute the flag and stand. Freedom we enjoy is held within their hands. Their life is on the line. The family and their friends, they leave them all behind. They give with all their might. The men and women who serve our shining light. They are the men and women who strive to keep our nation strong. We honor family members who are left behind to carry on. May we never forget the prisoner of war, missing in action and killed in action. God bless our retired veterans, and God bless the USA. Through the struggle and fight to survive, they keep freedom alive. They march into foreign land. The soldier today. Now bless the soldier today. Now thank the soldier today.
So we're back, and Al, remember I was telling you we have a guest that's coming on our show today, and it's Russ and Rusty from the Black Sun Circus, which is a local rock band. So, Russ or Rusty, are you there? Okay, we're waiting for them to come on board.
But now you said you've already seen them, though, right?
I did, and it's funny. I met them. They were performing right outside of a Dunkin' Donuts, and they were.
Hello.
Hey, who am I talking? Is this Russ or Rusty?
This is Rusty.
Hi, Rusty. This is Denise from the Al Young Show, and of course,
this is Al. How are you?
Hey, how you guys doing?
We're hanging in there.
Well, he's hanging in there. I'm doing well. I don't know. You know, it's been a great year last year, and it's going to be a better year this year. So I don't know if you remember, but I met you guys right outside. I think it was you guys right outside of a Dunkin' Donuts eatery or restaurant or a coffee shop. Hello.
Oh, okay.
Okay. So tell us a little about you. I'm excited for you guys.
Well, I guess you guys already know we're from the band Black Sun, Russ and I.
Okay.
Black Sun Circus. Black Sun Circus now used to be called Black Sun. We had to actually change it to Black Sun Circus because nobody could find us on Facebook.
So
we are a circus, so it's that.
So how long have you guys been together?
Well, we were originally in a band called Southern Silk. But technically, the three of us have been together for almost 2 years.
Oh, okay then.
Okay, and it says here that you guys support veterans. Tell me a little about that. Are you guys veterans?
Well, we are veterans, so that's one of the reasons we do support veterans. We raise a lot of money for veterans, actually.
Okay, what branch of the military, or different branches?
Well, I'm Ross, and I was in the United States Air Force during the Vietnam era, which I'm dating myself, I know, but I am very well preserved, thank you very much. But yeah, United States Air Force, security police.
All right.
Okay.
And I was United States Navy during the Gulf War.
All right. So that means one of you guys is just a couple of years older than the other. There's no big deal with that. That's almost like we are.
No, we're not a couple of years. Al needs to. We're not a couple of years older or younger. But anyway, now it's always great when there are veterans supporting other veterans, and that's what Al and I promote.
Yes,
we're veterans helping veterans, and we want to make sure that all our veterans get taken care of and get the support and the recognition that's needed. So we truly want to thank you guys for all you do for the veterans out there.
Yes. So
thank you. I mean, it's easy for us to do it because we're doing what we love to do anyway. And if it helps raise money for veterans, that's a bonus.
Yes.
Yeah, we will continue to do that. And if there's any veterans organizations out there that could use events and or music, let us know, because that's what we do.
Now, where are you guys basically headquartered at?
We base ourselves out of Port Richey.
Okay. You know what?
That's like a little far north.
Okay. Well, you know what? We'll keep that in mind, because what we'll try and do is talk to some of the other organizations out here and see where we can help you guys out.
Oh, right on, man.
It's a mutual thing. You help us, we help you, and that's what makes the world go around, right?
Again, isn't that veterans helping veterans, right?
And you know
We've
what?
done several events under that title right there.
You know what would be nice, because for Veterans Day, Al and I were always out at the Golden Corral in Brandon, Florida, and we would love to have you come out and entertain veterans that come out for that meal that day. It's just so. I think it's just a warm feeling when veterans are out there and just helping other veterans.
Yeah, we always have a nice little program, so we'll let you guys know already in advance.
Yeah, that would be great. Just let us know. I mean, the producer there, he's got our number. You guys actually have our number. So, yeah, man, just give us a call anytime, and if we're available, we will definitely do it.
Yeah, give us a heads up, because we're kind of busy, but...
Oh, yeah, it would be months in advance, trust me. Then that way, we won't just make it a right-away thing. But we'd let you know months in advance. And then I'm sure there'll be some things probably going on at the hospital that they may want you to do some things also. So we'll definitely keep in touch with you guys.
All right. That's all my existence to the Bay Pines VA Hospital.
And
you got it, buddy.
Well, tell me one last thing. Now, when you guys play, how long is your set? About an hour?
We do whatever you want, man.
Our set, what depends on what we're playing. We sometimes play 4 sets.
Okay,
sometimes
you got it.
Play 1 hour and a half sets, 45-minute sets. Whatever the place wants, we deliver.
You got it.
2 weeks ago, we actually were in concert at Bourbon Street. We opened up for the Kiss tribute band, Kiss America.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff. Well, just keep in mind the James A. Haley Hospital recently opened their USO office there, and we'll surely be getting in touch with you, because we're going to see if we can just entertain our veterans there, and nothing more than to hear another veteran play and entertain and soothe and comfort another veteran.
Right, that's great. I mean, you know what kind of music we do? It's classic dance, rock, and then we'll do our best.
All righty. Well, we want to thank you, Russ and Rusty, for calling in. Please keep doing what you're doing. Continue to entertain our veterans, and just keep playing that music.
We will.
Oh, we will. You can't stop us. You can't stop us.
When I think about you guys, something just came to mind. There was a song back in the early 80s. Play that funky music, white boy. And I kind of like that.
Black Cherry, wasn't it?
Yeah.
No,
love that song.
Yes, that was Al is just having a senior moment. But we're going to take a quick break. Please stay online, Russ and Rusty. We want to come back to you. We're going to take a quick commercial break, and we'll be right back.
Okay, thank you.
Listen. some people sitting in a fancy dining car. Though they drink coffee and smoking big cigars. Though I had it coming, never set me free. When it was flowing, that's what tortures me. You call me strong, you call me weak, but still your secrets I won't keep. You took for granted all the times I never let you down. You saw me and I bumped your head and I believe you needed. I picked you up and put you back on solid ground. If I go crazy, then what you should call me Superman. If I'm alive, what would you be there holding my hand? I'll keep you by my side with my superhuman kryptonite. Call me Superman. If I'm alive, will you be there? Hold down my hand, I'll keep you by my side. My superhuman kryptonite. If I go crazy, you still call me Superman. If I'm alive, will you be there? Hold down my hand, I'll keep you by my side. My superhuman kryptonite.
And I gotta tell you, I really like what you're doing out there. Russ and Rusty from the Black Sun Circus.
That was really nice.
Love it, love it, love it. Really enjoy it. But again, like I said, we'll keep in touch. We'd like to have you come out to the USO. We'll make our contacts out there at the James A. Haley Hospital,
But you know,
where the USA office is open.
Yeah, but you know what? Not only that, I think a lot of people will get into that. You guys really did a really great job, and we got a chance to really look at that. That was very nice. Very nice, guys.
We don't want don't want you to recruit Alan to the band.
Hey, matter of fact, I have to tell you, being kind of a younger member of our little twosome here, I don't know a whole lot about older music, do I?
Well, anyway, it depends on who's the younger one.
Hey, that's okay. I don't know a whole lot about older music either.
No, when I came in, man, I came in at 68. So
wow,
that kind of tells you a little bit about me, also.
Yeah, yeah. So, you know, his name is Young, but he isn't really young.
But you know, really, I think music, like we say, you know, everyone appreciates good music. Oh, yeah. And I think anyone listening to your music will appreciate it. So I don't think we'll have to worry about that. I enjoyed it when I was listening to it. And trust me, I'm one of these people. You know how some people have a little baby and you look at the baby and it's an ugly baby and they go, oh, what a cute little baby. I'm not one of those people. I'll just say, oh, my God, and not say anything.
You're like, damn, that's an ugly baby.
This is what I have to deal with, Russ and Rusty. You guys just only get a small segment of Al. I have to deal with it all day.
But, you know, again, this is the one thing about being in the military. We all look out for one another.
Yes.
You know, you'll be surprised at how many veterans that you see walking the streets. And, you know, I'm always wearing my little hat that says retired U.S. Army. And all the people who stop you, they want to talk to you, they, different things. And so the thing I find out about us is that we all...
Let's get that all the time.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? You notice that we look out for one another
Vietnam
still.
era veteran hat that I wear all the time, and people stop me, oh, thank you for your service, all the time.
Yeah.
Well, that's what we do, and we all, if everyone just tells us a little bit of thank you, I think it'll go a long way.
But I'm sorry.
No, go
I didn't
ahead.
mean to cut you off. But I'm just saying it's a thing that people have so much in common with you because they know what you've been through. They know what life is about, and they know that all the things that they have is attributed to those people who have served and who are serving today.
So again, Russ and Rusty, we thank you for your service and for all that you're doing to help our fellow veterans, along the way. And you'd be surprised what a little bit of music will do for a veteran.
And guys, listen, we're definitely going to keep in touch, and we got some stuff planned for you if you don't mind.
Yeah, not at all, Al, not at all.
All righty. So again, thanks for calling in and just being a part of our organization, which is Veterans Helping Veterans. And until then, stay tuned. Keep playing that good music, and we'll talk to you soon.
Well, thank you for having us on the show.
All right,
righty.
guys. Hey, thanks a whole lot. Have a good one, man. Be blessed.
So did you enjoy it? I know I did.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did.
I did.
I really kind of liked it, and especially when I got a chance to see them. It was very good. But moving on, the other thing that we'd like to go ahead and talk about is, like I said, pretty soon, we're going to have the people from the VA come out. We were out at MacDill, and we talked to some of the people out there also. Okay. So we're just waiting to see what happens. Okay. Then one other thing that we really need to get, pass it out to a lot of people. There's a lot of changes that are coming down soon.
Yes.
And with all the cuts that are coming down, the one thing people are going to start finding out is that a lot of services that we take for granted, let's say particularly those who are either retired or who are dependents and everything else, you're going to start finding out that a lot of things are starting to happen. And one of the changes that are going to be coming down is basically going to be with TRICARE services also. A lot of the service centers are starting to close. Now, it's not going to affect medical services, but as far as calling in and getting certain services or other things, billing services, all of that's going to be affected. Now, I could read the whole long list and tell you everything that's going on, but I'm just going to hit on it today briefly. But to let you know, there are a lot of changes that are coming down the tubes that are going to affect a lot of people. And it's strange. You ever notice that whenever they start making cuts, they start with us?
I don't know. I never could understand. We go and we fight. We protect this country. We bat for our citizens of this great nation. And when they have to do the budget cuts, let's just start with the people that protect us. We'll start with the veterans.
That's the only thing I ever kind of look at that just kind of like really gets me. I'm saying, you know what, maybe we ought to start with some of the people who make some of these cuts and say, hey, let's cut your services first and then cut some of the veteran services and then, other people. Let's say with the military, why are you starting with us all the time? Start otherwise.
We're always on the front line.
Yeah, one way or another.
Doing peacetime.
It's a battle. It's a battle. It's a battle.
Doing wartime.
One way or another.
Send the veterans.
Yeah, so it's a thing where we deal with it, and we keep pushing. But it's just sometimes heart wrenching to know that we tend to get a lot of little things that we shouldn't get, or we feel we shouldn't get. And I just feel that you say to yourself, every time there's a crunch, we feel the crunch.
No, you know what I say? Why me?
Mm-hmm.
Here I am. I get up and I go to work whether we want to or not. We're always there because it's a service that we render for our country and for the citizens of this great nation. And yet, when they have to be a budget cut or when they have to be a minus, we'll start with the veterans. I just think it's an unfair thing that they're doing to us. And we need more veterans speaking out. Reach out to your congressman. Reach out to those councilmen. Those are our representatives. Let them know how displeased you are. But anyway, So that's another topic, But again, for all our veterans out there, we thank you. We salute you. Continue to do that fine job that you're doing. To Russ and Rusty, who's from the Black Sun Circus musical department, thank you for just rendering more services to the veterans.
Yes, and listen, the other thing is, again, you know what? Keeping in the mode of services. Yes. Listen, if you guys haven't put in claims, remember there's going to be a lot of changes.
Yes.
Okay? And the things you may have claimed at one time, one day it's going to change where you may not be able to do it. So please keep that in mind, that if there are cuts in Arena A, there's going to be cuts in Arena B.
Yes.
And you always got to keep those things in mind, that if you're slow, you blow. So don't be slow and get in there and get things done, because it's not that, you got to worry about the government just cutting off everything. But again, remember, one thing that the government does do, and it's to save money. They got to try and cut here, cut there. And if they can look at cutting services, then they do it. And this is an example of them cutting services. Okay? They will do it. So if they say today that you can claim this, and this, and then tomorrow, well, let's not claim 4 things, but let them claim 2 things, they'll do that. You have to go ahead and try and get those things done before there is a cut in services or anything else that's coming to you.
And one last keynote, and if you're receiving your care from an outside facility, which is fine, you can do that, but also don't forget your VA. Go to your local VA office and register, activate that once a year thing with them. Don't, out of sight, out of mind.
Yes.
So go to the VA and or make sure you update your information with the VA. Take them your medical documentation, which might be from an outside facility. So therefore, they have it there in their database, because, your doctor might move away, might close his office, go, whatever the case may be. The VA will always have your information. So stay in tune with your VA and go there every now and then. Let them render the service that's due to you. And until then...
But, there's one thing I'd like to say.
Yes.
If you're a person who has a chronic illness,
Mm-hmm.
and you need to get certain documents and everything else together as far as who's going to be the executor of your estate and everything else, please see social services and let them take care of all those papers for you. Get someone to help you out.
Yes.
Okay? Because you need all these things done. Okay? Don't wait to the last minute. And when I say don't wait to the last minute, because we don't ever know what's going to happen.
Right.
But prepare and get a lot of things taken care of when you get the chance. And when you do go to the VA, listen, it's not all about they're just going to take care of your medical problems. They have a host of people there to take care of all kinds of things. You'll be surprised until you get there and start talking with some of the representatives there. You'll be surprised at all the services that are being offered at the VA. It's not just, hey, we're going to see you about a broken arm or a foot, or we're going to see you about, something that's going on with you internally. They're going to look at everything. If you need social services, they have them there. So a lot of times we need more than just seeing a doctor. And that's what the VA is all about. And, we push the VA, but that's my whole thing is, listen, you need to be taken care of. And this is the place that's going to take care of you. Now, I'm not going to tell you to go out there and go see everybody else. There are a lot of places out there that you can go see. But what I'm saying is start with the VA. And then if they need to refer you, but then there are other places out there that will help you. But the VA is the place to start. Start at ground zero and then work your way up.
Yes.
But you need to at least make a start. And making that start will get you going someplace. A lot of times information is given, But, you want to always make sure that the information that is given to you is going to benefit you. A lot of us like to do this. We talk and you get information, but is it doing you any good? Because if you're getting information and it's just information that someone is telling you about, and in the long run it does you no good whatsoever, then it's wasted information.
Yes.
It's just someone talking to hear themselves talk.
And I just want to say before we go again that visit your local VFW, what are the DAV, right, AMVETS. Yeah. Visit your local chapter out there if you want to know some more information about something that you might be unaware of. I speak for my chapter, which is Chapter 83 in Brandon, Florida. Every Monday we're there from 09 until 12, but if need be later, and we write claims for our veterans, or if you need some updated information. So don't be, a veteran that don't have any information or don't know any information. There's no such thing. We're there and we render a service to our fellow veterans. So stop by your local chapter. Again, my chapter is located in Brandon, Florida, on West Clay, 115 West Clay Avenue in Brandon. We're there every Monday from 09 until 12 or later if need be, and we'll assist all our veterans that are trying to put in a claim or just to get updated information. Well, that's it for today, unless Al had something else he wanted.
We're basically done everything that we needed to do, and like I said, again, the most important thing that we try to tell anyone is if you need something, there's a way to get it. There's over 70 different organizations out there to help veterans and military get things squared away. Now, for those people on active duty, of course, you being on active duty, there's a lot of services available to you. But for veterans, there are a lot of organizations out there that will help you.
Yes.
Some you hear about all the time. Some you never hear about at all until you really need them. But they're out there. And we're going to try to compile a list so we can put it out there for you. We'll put it on our website. But what we'll do is we'll get all those things together for you. But like I said, there's over 70 different organizations out there that are willing to help. And there are, again, there's more coming up all the time. And we just don't hear about them. Okay. So until next time, have a wonderful week. And this is Al Young, and this is my co-partner, Denise, and we'd like to say have a wonderful week and have a safe week.
Yes, and see you next week. Bye-bye.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land